Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up. Today I'll be doing a review on a JC Wings Airbus A350-1000XWB Xtra Wide Body aircraft in the Airbus House Colors livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. This is my third Airbus A350-1000XWB model that I pre-ordered and purchased from Troy's Toys, whose store is based out of Overland Park, Kansas, here in the United States of America, and his website address is www.troystoysinc.com. But first, before I go into details about this particular model, allow me to share some information about the history of the aerospace giant Airbus, okay? Airbus Industrie is a European multinational corporation that was formally established as a GIE, a Groupement d'Intérêt Économique or Economic Interest Group, on December 18, 1970, as the aerospace manufacturer was formed by a government initiative that took place between France, Germany, and the United Kingdom that originated 3 years prior in 1967. The name Airbus was taken from a non-proprietary term used by the airline industry in the 1960s to refer to a commercial aircraft of a certain size and range, for this term was acceptable to the French linguistically. Okay, I hope I pronounced that correct. If I didn't, forgive me. Airbus Industrie actually began as a consortium of European aviation firms, along with the consolidation of European defense and aerospace companies that actually designs, manufactures, and sells military and civil and aeronautical products worldwide to compete with American aerospace companies such as Lockheed Martin, McDonnell Douglas, and Boeing respectively. The headquarters of Airbus Industrie is located in Blagnac, a suburb of Toulouse, France, with production and manufacturing facilities that's located mainly in France, Germany, Spain, China, the United Kingdom, and the United States of America, whereas their final assembly production facilities are located in Toulouse, France, Hamburg, Germany, Seville, Spain, Tianjin, China, and Mobile, Alabama as well. All right, well, everyone, let's check out the model here. Let's check out this box here. And what you're looking at here is the front of the box. You see the aircraft, computer generated picture of the aircraft type, the variant 1000, the Airbus logo, as well as the 1/200 scale model at the lower part of the front of the box. Now you're looking at the back of the box, which I find very impressive. You see the aircraft variant 1000, the aircraft type, all the specification concerning this aircraft. You see the width as well as the length of the aircraft, the warning information, the JC Wings Facebook page, social page information, and the JC Wings logo. You can pause and read that if you like. In the meantime, I'm going to keep this moving, okay? Now you're looking at the top of the box where you see the aircraft type, Airbus A350-1000XWB. XWB stands for Extra Wide Body, as well as the 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model information at the top of the box. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box, the same information that just showed you at the top of the box earlier, the aircraft type A350-1000XWB, Extra Wide Body aircraft, and then the 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model information. But on the right side of this bottom part of the box, there's two versions, the flaps up version, and then there's the flap down version. I decided to do this one. This is the one I decided to get instead. I passed on that one. The only one I got in the flaps down is the bare metal livery. I already did a review on that. You can go back and check that out if you'd like. Oh. Now you're looking at the metal model stand that actually came with the model. No, nothing on there. It's just what it is. It's strong and sturdy, though. I can say that much. And then you see the black padding on that model stand. The purpose of that black padding, folks, is to prevent your model from being damaged or scratched when you put your model on this particular model stand. Okay. Now you're looking at this plastic bag, and what you see in this plastic bag are the gear replacement door featuring the two little toothpicks. Please stay tuned as I go into detail for the purpose of these gear replacement door for this particular model, okay? Alright, with all that information out of the way about the history of the Airbus Aerospace Corporation, how they came about, all the details here on the front of the box, as well as the specification information at the back of the box concerning the aircraft, the metal model stand actually came with the model, as well as the gear replacement doors that's inside that plastic bag. With no further ado, everyone, here is the model. Check it out. There it is, folks. the JC Wings Airbus A350-1000XWB Extra Wide Body aircraft in the Airbus House Codes livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. Let me share with you information on how this particular aircraft came about, okay? I know you haven't heard it many times, but this is a different aircraft livery, so I'm going to go into details on it, okay? The Airbus A350-1000XWB Extra Wide Body aircraft is the second variant after the Airbus A350-900XWB, as well as the longest fuselage version of the A350 family that was actually produced and built by the European aerospace maker Airbus Industrie, as the program for the Airbus A350-1000XWB was officially launched on December 1st, 2006, along with the A350-800 and the A350-900 variants, and was originally scheduled to enter service in 2015. However, due to the massive delayed backlogs of the Airbus A380s getting delivered on time, plus in addition to the overhaul change of this aircraft that took place and was redesigned in 2011, stemming from engine thrust issues concerning the engines that resulted in a more powerful engine variant upgrade for this particular aircraft, it wasn't until April 15, 2016 that the first Airbus A350-1000XWB Extra Wide Body aircraft, which bears the registration ship number F-WMIL, finally rolled off the assembly line at the aircraft manufacturer's A350XWB final assembly line facility, which is located in Toulouse, France. And after conducting and performing over 1,600 hours of flight testing on this aircraft, the Airbus A350-1000XWB Extra Wide Body aircraft. This aircraft variant was officially awarded type certification from the European Aviation Safety Agency, as well as the United States Federal Aviation Administration on November 21, 2017, and took its first maiden flight 3 days later on November 24, 2017, then conducted its last maiden flight 2 weeks later on December 7, 2017, as the first aircraft of this type was scheduled to be delivered to launch customer Qatar Airways in December 2017, but didn't receive its first Airbus A350-1000XWB Extra Wide Body aircraft until February 2018. And in addition to the Doha-based carrier, Qatar Airways become the actual launch customer, as well as the largest customer recipient of the new state-of-the-art Airbus A350-1000XWB, with 37 actual confirmed orders. Other additional airlines such as Air Qatar, the Air Lease Corporation, Asiana Airlines, British Airways, Cathay Pacific, Etihad Airways, Iran Air, Japan Airlines, the Latam Airlines Group, French B, Virgin Atlantic, plus one undisclosed customer, has placed a total of 173 orders for this aircraft variant. And at the time of this video review posted, these unfulfilled orders, as we speak, are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. The only airlines that are currently operating this aircraft in their fleet are Qatar Airways, Cathay Pacific, and Etihad Airways, and Virgin Atlantic and British Airways are scheduled to receive theirs pretty soon, while carriers such as French B are scheduled to receive their first aircraft of this variant sometime in 2019, as the Airbus A350-1000XWB Extra Wide Body aircraft has become the aircraft that was designed to replace the Airbus A340-600, and also become the aircraft that will compete directly with the Boeing 777-300ER and the forthcoming Boeing 777-9X, which is scheduled to enter service around 2020, as well as the forthcoming Boeing 777-8X, which is scheduled to enter service around 2020 respectively. Alright, with that said, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let me show you all the details on this aircraft now, shall we? Let's check it out. Alright, we're going to start at the front of the aircraft here on the port/left side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear landing gear doors featuring the partial registration ship number 071. You see the pitot tubes and the static ports, the nose cone, the cockpit windows, as well as the windshield wipers. I'll give you a better visual view of those later on in the review. And then you see the Airbus decal right there. But then right there underneath the window, you see the Airbus A350-1000XWB decal. This aircraft, the Airbus A350-1000XWB, became the second aircraft variant of the A350 family after the Airbus A350-900 that was officially launched in 2006, as the XWB actually stands for Extra Wide Body. the design name that Airbus came up with for this aircraft during the 2006 Farnborough Aero Show that took place on July 14, 2006. Alright, we're at the center of the aircraft here, where you see the triple bogey gears here. It seems like they copy off their competitor. I'm not going to say what the competitor is. It starts with a B and ends with a G. You can figure that out. Go figure, okay? But it's all cool. It makes the aircraft look unique anyway. But you see the landing bogey gear doors right there on the port side. And then these big massive engines that they went back and redid in 2011. See the engine cones right there, makes them more realistic. These are the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB-97 type engines that are used on this particular experimental prototype Airbus A350-1000XWB Xtra Wide Body aircraft. You also see the Rolls-Royce logo displayed there on the engine column. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around, let you see the front of the engine and the turbofan blades to spin. Let's check it out. Alright, now you're looking at the front of these big massive engines here, and featuring the engine strikes right there and the turbofan blades to spin. Okay, and then you got a better visual view of the front visual view of the triple bogey gears here on the port side, featuring the landing gear struts as well as landing gear doors, as well as the inboard landing lights you see displayed there on the edge of the wing. Now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the starboard side, featuring the engine strikes there and the turbofan blade spin as well. And then you're looking at the inboard landing lights right there on the edge of the wing, as well as the front visual view of the landing bogey gears here on the starboard side. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft, where you see a better visual of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the pitot tubes above the nose cone, the nose gear door, the nose gear landing lights inside the nose gear door, the nose gear struts, as well as the nose gear. Alright, let's look at this wingtip device displayed on this aircraft. These wingtip devices are actually called blended winglets, and these blended winglets were made from composite materials, and the purpose of these blended winglets is to improve the overall efficiency of the aircraft, resulting in saving fuel, lowering noise emissions, and improving takeoff performance. These blended winglets also has a 31.9 degree sweep angle, helping to increase the cruise speed to a Mach 0.85 to a maximum operating speed to a Mach 0.89. The blended winglets for the Airbus A350 were produced at the Airbus Broughton factory, known as a specialist facility that's located in Hawarton, Flintshire, Wales, which lies near the border of England and Wales. Now I'm going to show you this at the front angle. Check it out. Now you got a front visual view of the blended winglets displayed on this aircraft, featuring the, at a 31.9 degree sweep angle, featuring the red and green navigation lights next to that wingtip device. Now we're at the back of the aircraft here, and what you see is the 1000 decal, and this huge decal actually symbolizes that this is the second variant of the A350 family that was produced and built. And then you see the registration ship number next to the 1000 decal, which is X-WWXL. Registration ship number F-WWXL. This aircraft is the third of 3 Airbus A350-1000XWB that was actually used as a prototype for flight testing as well as ground and laboratory testing. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on January 10, 2017. And at the time of this video review posting, this aircraft was still being used as an experimental prototype. Alright, we have to look back at the aircraft, and you see the 350 decal that's displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft. This huge decal number actually represents the aircraft type, A350, okay? I guess you got an idea about that, you figure that out, alright? Alright, we're at the rear of the aircraft, and what you see is the APU exhaust hole, and there's a hole there. And APU stands for Auxiliary Power Unit. And underneath that APU exhaust hole right there, those are the strobe lights, okay? Now you're looking at the Airbus A350-1000XWB Extra Wide Body aircraft in the Airbus House Cars livery scheme from the rear view angle. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear landing gear doors, featuring the partial registration ship number, the fleet number, that's the fleet number, 71, the Airbus decal, the pitot tubes, the static ports, the nose cone, the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the A350-1000 Airbus XWB decal, as well as the front cargo container loading door right there. Alright, now you're looking at the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB 97 type engines here on the starboard side, featuring the engine cone as well as the Rolls-Royce logo displayed on the engine column, as well got a better visual view of the triple bogey landing gears here on the starboard side, the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors. Alright, now you're looking at the blended winglets here on the starboard side, featuring the A350XWB logo on there as well, featuring the green and red navigation light displayed on this side of the aircraft as well. Okay, now you're looking at the factor aircraft, where you see the 1000 decal. That is the aircraft variant of the A350 family, the registration ship number, as well as the rear cargo container loading door right there. And now you're looking at the tail fin of the aircraft, which is the A350. That's the name of this aircraft, as you can see displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft. Okay, before I continue on, I forgot one little feature. That is the AFT bulk bin door right there. I forgot to mention that earlier, okay? Okay, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model, I'm going to let you check out one feature, which is rolling gears. They don't roll that good. They roll all right. You gotta be careful. The gears might fall off here, but it does tilt. And the nose gear swivels as well, as you can see there, there, and there. Okay. So with that said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. All right. Now you're seeing this model being shown from the aerial bird's eye view. We're gonna start at the front of the aircraft, where you see the nose cone, the pitot tubes, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, the power escape hatch door. You see the anti-collision beacon light. You see the Wi-Fi antenna, another high frequency antenna. The ADF antennas in 3D, another high frequency antenna. See the 1000 decal on both sides, another antenna, the tail, as well as the horizontal stabilizer featuring that little dot there, as well as over there as well. That little dot you see there, that is the illuminator light that light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Now let's check out the wings. No wing walkway, but you got the engines there, the engine stripe, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. Fuel dump valve, the blended winglet featuring the A350XWB logo displayed on it. Then we come over here. You have no wing walkway. You got the engines, the engine stripes, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. The fuel dump valve, as well as the blended wing on this side, featuring the A350XWB logo on this side of the aircraft as well. Now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model, where you see the nose cone, the closed nose gear door, as well as the nose gear. Then you come out this way. Another antenna, the A350-1000 variant. You see the anti-collision beacon light right inside that hole. The hole where the model stand goes in at. Another antenna. And then you come back here, you see the APU housing doors, as well as the horizontal stabilizers underneath. Let's check out the gears here on this side of the aircraft. They tilt pretty cool. Okay, you see the engines underneath there in full detail, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you, the registration ship number, the fuel dump valve, as well as the blended winglet featuring the A350XWB logo on that side of the aircraft. Let's check over here. See the gears, they tilt there. The engines, the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, the fuel dump valve, as well as the blended winglet featuring the A350XWB logo on this side of the aircraft as well. Okay, since I showed you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, now I'm going to put it on that metal model stand that actually came with the model. So with no further ado, everyone, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Okay, finally got this model on the stand with no problem, no hesitation, no resistance, what have you. As you see this model being displayed in a takeoff landing position with the model on the stand, viewing from the port side. Now you're seeing this model being displayed in a takeoff landing position with the model on stand from the front view angle. Now you're seeing this model being displayed in a takeoff landing position with the model on stand viewing from the starboard side with the model on the stand. Now you see this model being displayed in a takeoff landing position with the model on the stand from the tail cam angle. Okay, before I take this model to stand, I got it in this position for a reason, and the reason is the magnetic retractable gears. I'm gonna start with the nose gear first. There, that's magnetic there. The triple bow gears here on the port side, as well as the triple bogey gears here on the starboard side. They magnetic as well. Okay, so since I got all the gears off this model, I'm gonna let you see this aircraft model displayed at a different angle without the gears. Check it out. Now you see this model being displayed with the model on stand in flight mode position. Now you got one or two options how you want to display your model. If you want to continue to display that in flight mode position without the gears, that's fine. Now you remember this little plastic bag I showed you earlier on about the gear replacement doors? That's the purpose of these gear replacement doors, is to substitute your gears while you display your model like this in flight mode. Or if you want to keep it in the gear down position with the gears on there, that's fine as well. Gears up, gear down, that's your choice. But I choose to leave mine on there because it adds more value to the model. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model stand, and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Okay? And finally, the seating configuration. Depending on the airline seating configuration, the typical Airbus A350-1000XWB Xtra Wide Body aircraft seats up to 366 passengers in a 3-class configurated cabin layout, up to 387 passengers in a 2-class configurated cabin layout, and up to 440 passengers in a single-class configurated cabin layout respectively. And the maximum flying range on this aircraft, the Airbus A350-1000XWB Xtra Wide Body aircraft, is 7,950 nautical miles, which equates to about 9,149 miles on a full passenger load. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting it. Last I checked on eBay, a couple of dealers still had this model still available for purchase. And I do got the Qatar Airways A350-1000 in my possession, which I'll be doing momentarily. I'm still waiting on the Cathay Pacific, okay? And I still got the Virgin Atlantic on hold at Troy's Toys and the British Airways A350-1000. So I'll be doing those sometime later on this year, okay? So in the meantime, take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.